Feels like preparing for that Velcro ball with your kid. You know, you throw it and it sticks. This is nice. So kind of like on these, similar to neck training, there's not many things you can do. That's pretty good. If we're gonna call it out, man, that's pretty good. You could get away with doing the basics, or you could have some fun, throw a little more variations in, and open up some more opportunities to get some more separation lines by training new angles and whatnot. That's just the way that I like to do it. So some of the grip work, or not grip work, forearm work that I like to do is taking my grip completely out of it. A lot of people, when they do their reverse stuff, it's all hindered by what they're grabbing or trying to hold on to. And as they start to contract, their grip goes and they don't even get the full range. So I lighten it up, make sure my grip isn't involved at all, put my little oven mitts on, just extra large knee sleeves with a 10 in there, and make 10 pounds work to my advantage instead of loading the bar up and just moving weight. Full-blown isolation. And then I brace myself here and raise with, I think about like the tips of my fingers coming back to touch my shoulders. They're scooping out, and I'm trying to get back as hard as possible each time. Brace for a second, then go back down, full range. I'll let them just dangle. Let the weight go where it needs to go. Don't get caught up in a range of motion you think you should be in. If you can drop all the way down, start engaging from a lower position. Doesn't take much. Leaving these on all day. Honestly, what's pretty fun about like anything when you start breaking down like the muscle involved, like look at what your wrist does. Like there's so many things. Like if you're thinking just, I'm gonna do some wrist curls and reverse wrist curls, call it done. It's like there's so many more things you can open up by training everything. One thing that you should really be focusing on when it comes to like the curls, wrist curls in general, because usually this is the good grip, right? You're not gonna get your grip to give out on this. It's the reverse grips where you have the issue. So when you start climbing up, if you do get a little heavier, the most important thing you can do for proper setup is match the weight that you're doing with arm pressure into the pad. So imagine if you're doing a 15-pound dumbbell, you could probably get on here, and just by sitting here, you're pretty good, right? But if I get like 45 pounds, you start going up, I might be starting to get pulled in a position where this is like kind of coming up. So what I want to do is 45 pounds of elbow into this. And then if I have, let's say I'm putting 200 pounds of body weight onto this 45-pound dumbbell is going to be kicking ass, you know what I mean? But if I'm just kind of like this, it's like, holy shit, like I got to really make sure that's down. So make sure you brace yourself on that setup. I always start like this. See how deep that is? There. Now all the pressure's still down here. I'm loaded into this position, and then this feels just so comfortable because there's no tension on the wrist. It's all in a good position because it's all forced down on that elbow. Ooh, balls. All right, let's keep going. Oh my God, what's up? Good, how are you? What we did over there was basically, although I was taking a pause at the top, that was full stretch. Get that wrist down all the way past here, you're getting that big stretch, but as you come up with the dumbbell, not a lot of contraction. The position that we're in here, we're getting no stretch and the big contraction. So we're focusing on an area that on the previous movement, although it's one of the bread and butter moves, we want to focus a little bit more on the contraction portion. So use them both. It's like doing a leg day with a squat and an extension. No shit. So you better hit your squat and extension for these as well. Get your contraction, get your full range, get your stretch. God damn, dude. You do shit like this and you're like, I don't know if I've ever hit the contraction before. Like, I think a lot of people do these and they're like, man, that's great. It's like, bro, hit the contraction. This feels like leg extensions right here. All through here. You going for a PR while you're here?
Nah.
Why not?
Good. Why not, bro?
Fast forward, we're in the hospital. And if you pan behind me, you can see my wife making sure I'm working.
Yeah, you are.
Whoa. Whoa. Sir. Whoa. Oh, yes.